These paintings are the work of Jeff Hanson, a young artist with an inner vision that defies his physical limitations. Tracy Smith shows us how he does it.
You gotta wonder, looking at these paintings, their vibrant colors and deep textures, how does this artist see the world? Truth is, he really can't. 21-year-old Jeff Hanson is legally blind. He also has a few other physical and mental challenges, but that hasn't stopped him, or apparently even slowed him down.
I have done 1,400 paintings to date.
How do you keep track?
My mom keeps track for me.
I'm getting some of these ready to go for you.
Mom is Julie Hanson. She's helped turn the basement of their Kansas City home into a rainbow-splattered assembly line.
This is how I read the news.
The man in the paint-covered surgical scrubs is Jeff's dad, Hal Hanson, Dr. Hal Hanson, head of the ER at a local hospital.
That looks better.
Yeah, this stuff's...
Sometimes Dad helps load up the putty knife. Jeff does the rest. It's a family business, and something no one here ever thought would happen. When Hal and Julie Hanson were married, all of their dreams seemed to be coming true. In 1993, they were blessed with a healthy baby who grew into a healthy kid.
Jeffrey, where are you going?
All seemed well until little Jeff started bumping into things.
He couldn't see that there was a curb. He couldn't see that there was a stairway, and he would fall down it. We realized he's not seeing a lot.
Their only child had a genetic disorder called neurofibromatosis. The disease caused a brain tumor that was stunting his growth and slowly robbing him of his sight.
There's one night I particularly remember. Hal loves astronomy. And so, of course, as a father and son, he wanted to show his child the stars and start to teach him about the sky.
He stepped away from the telescope and he looked up at the sky and he said, "Do you see stars just when you look up with your eyes?" And I said, "Yes, there's millions of stars." And he said, "I don't see any." And I realized his sky doesn't have any stars.
No stars and not much fun, as doctors fought to shrink his tumor and save what little vision he had left.
Did you ever get down? Did you ever say, "Why me?"
No, I never cried during chemotherapy or radiation.
You just kind of smiled your way through?
Exactly, I definitely smiled my way through.
To distract Jeff during chemo, Julie would have him use watercolors to decorate little note cards. And as he painted, something inside him clicked.
To me, it was nothing more than kid art. I didn't see any genius to it. It would be something that you would put on the refrigerator with a magnet and forget it in a couple of days, and it would make it to the trash can.
Luckily, it turns out, Julie couldn't bring herself to throw any of her son's artwork away.
I started using his note cards for thank you notes during chemotherapy and radiation. But as I started to do that, my friends would say, do you have any extras? I would love some of those.
Jeff started selling them at a makeshift stand in his family's driveway, and a business was born. Because Jeff can barely see what he's working on, his process is unique. First, he slathers a kind of plastic goop on canvas, front and sides. After it hardens and gets a coat of flat black, Jeff uses those ridges to feel his way around as he works.
How much can you see of this color?
Between those two, I can tell there's a difference, but not much.
So is that part of why people come help you, just to help sort out, this is this, this is this?
Well, that and it just makes it more fun.
It's more fun to paint with a partner.
Much more fun.
Now he can't keep up with demand. Jeff has at least a 6-month backlog of orders and some pretty prominent fans. Warren Buffett has a painting. Elton John has 2. A Jeff Hanson original typically goes for around $4,000.
It has totally just supported itself. We really haven't been involved in this financially at all.
After expenses, Jeff makes around $50,000 a year. He's in it for the money, just not for himself.
It seems for every painting that Jeff sells, he donates another. For Jeff, the real goal isn't making a fortune, it's raising a fortune and giving it away.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, on this priceless piece right here, how much on it? We need $6,000 more.
At charity auctions, Jeff's paintings frequently sell for $20,000 or more.
18, 19 to you.
A couple of years ago, he made a vow to raise and donate $1 million by age 20. He made it, and with time to spare.
Everybody ought to be on their feet. I've got 19, $20,000. I have sold it to the $1 million mark. God bless you, Jeff. Everybody.
Jeff Hanson may never see the stars in the sky. His father gave up on that dream a long time ago.
You can't see stars with tears in your eyes. And it made me cry. So we move on. And this is a new horizon.
And that's okay?
It's great.
Like his paintings, Jeff's future is brighter than his parents could ever have hoped. And that's something you don't need a telescope to see.